Welcome back to Aero Talks. So today we're doing a deep dive into something that's really making waves in business aviation. The Bombardier Global 8000 has officially entered service.
It has, and it's a huge deal. Our sources are all pointing to the same thing. This is the fastest civil aircraft to start flying since, the Concorde.
Since the Concorde was retired back in 2003. So our mission here is to really understand what makes this jet such a game changer.
And that speed legacy is the perfect hook. The official handover was December 8th, 2025.
Right, at the Assembly Center in Mississauga, Ontario.
Exactly. And the first owner, Canadian entrepreneur Patrick Dovigi, is a longtime Bombardier customer. So this wasn't just a delivery, it was the start of a new era.
Okay, so let's unpack that. The core metric, the big number everyone's talking about, is its top speed.
Mach 0.95.
Mach 0.95. And what's so critical about that number? It sounds fast, but what does it mean in context?
Well, it means it officially overtakes the previous Speed Kings. I mean, we're talking of the Gulfstream G700 and the Cessna Citation X Plus.
And they were both what? Mach 0.935?
Mach 0.935. That's right. So this jump, while it seems small, is a really big deal.
But I have to ask, for you, the passenger on board, does that extra 0.015 Mach really save you a meaningful amount of time? Or is this more of a marketing win over Gulfstream?
It's both. It's definitely both, but the time savings are real, especially on those ultra-long-haul flights.
Like what kind of routes?
Think London to Dubai. That little bit of extra speed can cut your flight time by 30, maybe even 45 minutes.
Huh, that's significant.
It is. And aerodynamically, it's incredibly difficult. Pushing a jet that close to the sound barrier, you're fighting this exponential increase in drag. It takes just immense power and really sophisticated wing design.
And even at that speed, we should remember the historical context. Concorde was flying at Mach 2.04.
Way faster. No comparison there. But the Global 8000 has really secured its place. It's redefining the ceiling for long-range subsonic flight.
And getting there took, what, over a decade of work?
Over a decade, yeah. The leadership at Bombardier, people like Eric Martel and Stephen McCullough, they've been very clear this was all about the team's dedication, about redefining the landscape.
And that dedication led to some pretty astonishing engineering. I want to dive into the testing because this is, for me, the most amazing part. In 2023, the flight test vehicle, the FTV, it became the first business jet to intentionally break the sound barrier.
That's right. It hit Mach 1.0. But what's crucial for listeners to understand is that they didn't do it to prove it can fly supersonic in service.
Right. It's not a passenger feature.
No, not at all. They did it to certify its safety margins. Pushing it past its limits proves the structure and the controls are robust far beyond its intended operating speed of Mach 0.95. It's all about safety.
And a big part of that capability comes from the engines, right?
Yeah.
The new GE Aerospace Passport engines.
Absolutely. Those engines got their certification in August of 2025, which, paved the way for the aircraft itself to be approved.
So Transport Canada gave it the official type certification in November 2025.
Correct. And for those who don't follow regulations, that's basically the airworthiness approval for the entire design. It's a huge step.
But we should note that's just in Canada for now. FAA and the ASA certification is still pending.
Still pending, yes. So its global operations will be a little restricted until those other big agencies give their nod.
Okay, so the plane is certified in Canada, it's delivered. Who's actually operating it?
The first aircraft is being managed by Chartright Air Group. They're now the first global operator of this new flagship.
And they have experience here, don't they?
A lot of experience. They were the ones who introduced its predecessor, the Global 7500, in Canada. So they were, the natural choice.
So when you pull all this together, the decade of work, the sound barrier test, that Mach 0.95 number, it's more than just a fast jet. It's really a statement.
It really is. A statement about innovation that began when this plane was just an idea back at eBase in 2022.
Which leaves us with a really interesting question for you to think about. What does this tiny, hard-won jump in speed really mean for the future? I mean, we're watching the very boundary of subsonic flight get pushed to its absolute limit. Is the industry going to keep chasing these tiny fractions, maybe sacrificing efficiency to get to Mach 0.96? Or is Mach 0.95 going to be the ceiling for a long time to come?
That is the big question. It's where the engineering challenge meets economic reality.
Thank you for listening. We will see you in the next episode.